Abby, what are you doing here?
Just observing some students.
Oh, really?
And just so you know, there are two types of participant observation. What I'm doing now is the covert type, where the people have no idea that they are being observed.
Then what's the other one when they do know that they are being observed?
That's what you call overt.
Wow, so what kind of student do you actually observe?
Hot guys.
Hot guys? But why? Are you kind of stalker?
Excuse me, I'm not that kind of person. You know, as you can see, I'm having this research here, and the result of the survey I've got states that almost all hot BLSU guys are gay. Just want to make sure if it's true by seeing it myself.
That's why you're observing.
That's right. Wanna join me?
Sure.
Stroke technique, or structured observation of the environment, is a technique for observing the decision-maker's physical environment. Scroll elements are office location, desk placement, stationary equipment, props, external information sources, office lighting and color, and the clothing worn by decision.
Delphi is based on structural surveys and makes use of the intuitive available information of the participants, who are mainly experts. Therefore, it delivers qualitative as well as and has beneath its explorative, predictive, and even normative elements.
Hawthorne effect. It determines how various changes in the work environment will affect employee productivity. Researchers say that productivity seemed to improve whenever the workers knew they were being observed.
Wow, this is so fun.
I know, right? Because of what we've done, I've realized some of the advantages and disadvantages of observation.
Oh, really? What are they?
Advantages of observation.
Biases. The biasing effect of interviewers is either eliminated or reduced. Data collected by observations are thus more objective and generally more accurate.
Directness. It provides direct access to the social phenomena under consideration.
Provision of permanent record. The fact that all observation entails some form of recording means that it provides a permanent record of such events or behavior, thus allowing further analysis or subsequent comparisons across time or location to be carried out.
Complementarity with other approaches. It can effectively complement other approaches and thus enhance the quality of evidence available to the researcher.
Disadvantages of observation.
The most limiting factor in the use of observation is the inability to observe such things such as attitudes, motivations, customers or consumers' state of mind, their buying motives, and their images.
It also takes time for the investigator to wait for a particular action to take place.
Cost is the final disadvantage of observation. Under most circumstances, observational data are more expensive to obtain than other survey data. The unproductive time is an increased cost.
Practicability. It can be very time-consuming and resource-intensive. It may not simply be feasible for the researcher with limited time and resources to carry out the observation.
Observer bias. A fundamental potential weakness of all observation is that it is susceptible to observer bias, subjective bias on the part of the observer, thus undermining the reliability and hence the validity of the data gathered. This can be because the observer records not what actually happened, but what they either wanted to see, expected to see, or merely thought they saw.
Observer effect. It is the way in which the presence of an observer in some way influences the behavior of those being observed.